Always forget to turn off my Wi-Fi. Oh. Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Tim here with Eat the Chicken, and I am running late and sweaty and tired. So let's get into it. As I'm getting notifications on my phone. Oh, hi Lisa. Okay. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see I am extremely busy today. I just got done unloading about 1,400 bales of hay. Yep, loading up hay. Yeah, actually, I accidentally pocket dialed Joe from Two Dogs, and it wasn't even a pocket dial, it was a video call. So I accidentally video called Joe from Two Dogs, and if you don't know Joe's channel, you should go check out Joe's channel because he is awesome. So that's funny. I hear talking in my pocket, and I look it up, and he's at a restaurant eating. So there's that. I'm running super behind. We got done with that, and I had to hurry back. I'm sweaty and gross and covered in chaff and stinky and all that fun stuff. So we'll do a quick update. Hops. I harvested most of my cascades. Follow the Instagram. Once again, that's where I do most of my posting right now. I wanted to do a wet hopped smash, so I did it with the cascades, and I found out it's a 5-to-1. Like, I think it's somewhere between 4 to 10 times the amount. A lot of people were saying around 4.5 is about right. So I did all the cascades I used in the late editions a 15 and a 0 edition. And I ended up with 10 ounces of fresh, wet, hopped cascades. So those were in the late editions, and I had some other cascades on hand, so I threw those in at 60. So I ended up doing a split at, I think it was 5.5 at 15 and 4.5 ounces at 0. That's currently fermenting. I used a new yeast. I think it's called Tin. I'm not sure of the exact number, but it's White Labs Burlington. It's a big hit with the New England IPAs, which is what I originally got it for. So I'll filter that out of the fast ferment. I'll save that yeast and do a yeast wash, and saving all the yeast and all that fun stuff. So that is that. I've been super busy. The garden is still growing. I introduced my chickens to each other yesterday. Well, they kind of run around the yard together, but I finally co-mingled them. I put all the new chickens in with the old chickens, and we'll go back there and see that in a little bit. But as you see, the garden's doing awesome. This strawberry corn, this strawberry popping corn, is finally catching up to this stuff over here, this field corn. We're getting a bunch of summer squash over here, so let's just kind of walk around and I'll show you guys what's going on. If you have questions, feel free to pop them up, and we'll go from there. I have a little diatomaceous earth on here. I don't know if you can see that white powdery stuff. That usually I get cutworm right around now, so that's that. My pumpkins are starting to take over in here with the tri-beans, and over there as well with the strawberry corn. There, you can see that one vine is running straight through. We have these awesome purple tomatoes. They were a free seed from Burgess, so that's cool. Strawberries doing good. This random volunteer pumpkin plant down here is also doing really awesome. Tomatoes, beefcakes, or beefsteaks, all doing really well. Hey Marty, what's going on? Thanks for hopping in. I'm getting ready to do some more harvesting on this rhubarb. That one there is good, and this third one over here kind of just died out. I'm not sure what happened. I'm sure to come back stronger than ever next year, so I'm not really too worried about it. Zucchinis. Looks like my wife was out here and she picked our zucchini for the day. Let's see. I don't know if we have any more growing. I think we've picked a total of, totally pulling those up my butt, but I think it's 7 different zucchinis. I think we're well over 7 pounds, 7 or 8 pounds. That's awesome. Summer squash is down here. I'll take you down and show you some of the stuff that's growing. You see, I don't know if you remember last week, we kind of just discovered that. And here is it this week. Some nice size squashes. So and there's a couple in here and a couple over there. I might have, I'm going to send you a care package, Lisa, probably at the beginning of September. My wife's due on the 25th, so now it's like all hands on deck. I'm trying to get everything ready, but I might have some seeds. If you want some seeds, this is the crimson rhubarb. It is super deep red. It is gorgeous. It's a nice plant and it grows really well. The first year it wasn't too crazy, but this second year it's doing awesome. And yeah, we actually had a few that died off in the potting plants, and they just started growing this year. Still in the plants in the garden, so we just replanted them over by the house. My hollow towers, look at that. They're a later bloomer. I'm actually going to have probably nothing worth any sort of use, but I'm going to have some hollow tower hops on here. Maybe I'll get some stuff, but they're getting in here. So I owe you some Mickeys. I'll see what kind of beer I have going on at the time. Probably that Smash should be ready, which I use 2-row in the Burlington and the Cascades. And I don't think you do home brewing, but if you do, maybe I'll dry out some hops and send you an ounce of hops or something for a 1-gallon batch. So my nuggets, as you see, they got all kinds of flowers. And I bet these guys would do 10 times better than my Cascades. Jalapenos, I've been wanting to do the jalapeno challenge, but I think I'm going to get Baby Cakes to do it with me as a little bit of payback from the whole chilada incident. But you could also use, if you wanted to try a hopped mead. These are nugget hops, they're pretty mellow. It's nothing crazy IPA-esque, but if you want to try those, that'd be cool too. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. That helps me out, keeps me doing these live streams. They're not the best for production wise, but you guys hop in, the same few people, and I enjoy doing them. So, but as you see, I have some jalapenos here, and I'm going to do the jalapeno challenge soon. Actually, I was telling my wife yesterday, because I think I have 6 gallons of this Smash, and I was thinking about taking that other gallon off and doing a little bit of jalapeno in there just to test it out, see what it'd be like. Never done a hot beer, so not sure how that works, but I think it'd be kind of cool. And I have an ass load of hops. Just every time I see them on sale in bulk, like a pound, I buy them. So jalapenos are doing good. We picked some wax peppers. There's none in there right now. Wow, that's a big Roma tomato. We'll check that out. Right there. This guy. Creeping out back here. Let's see if I can get a better spot. There you go. Nice Romas. These Romas are really producing well. So pretty happy about that. I was really concerned about the size. If you remember a few weeks back I was talking about it. But the size of these Romas, where they're not as tall as other plants, yeah, I was kind of concerned about that. But no, they're doing really well. I'm pretty happy with it. That's probably the best we've had with Romas. And also everything's kind of rotating around now. This is our 5th year gardening, so next year not a real true complete rotation because we've moved a lot of things around, but this soil has been amended by enough stuff now to where everything's really starting to produce, and the Neptune's harvest is really helping. So look at this cucumber, and these are really crisp. I'm not sure the actual type. We're getting all kinds of cucumbers, and they have a real nice crunch to them. So they'd be perfect for a batch of pickles or something of that nature. You see, a full half loop. I really enjoy this style, and I think I'm gonna do my cucumbers like this from now on. I love that trellis. I'm getting some little white cucumbers. Excuse me, my hand's falling on my head. You see this guy here? There's another one here. They're kind of just starting to grow in. Those are really cool. We had some when we first started our garden, and that's what we made our first batch of pickles out of. So we really like these. I think these are a smaller variety of the white cucumber, but still they're doing really nice. And in the swing set, I had a bunch of extra dirt, so I went ahead and filled up that. I'll throw some more on there, but maybe plant some beets in there this winter or something, make a little cold box. Um, I have my grapes. Maybe you can see some right over there. Just kind of fighting if I get anything. Spears into a kombucha pickles. Huh. Yeah, I'd have to get my SCOBY going again. I haven't keep. Yeah, it's been a while since I've messed with kombucha. We just got out of, like, when summer hit, we just kind of forgot about it. We were actually just talking about doing it again. So we'll have to get back into that. That'd be really kind of interesting. I saw something else about someone made a kombucha beer. I don't know where I get all my energy. I just constantly have to do things. It's weird. I wish I didn't have to. Like, and I'm a super nerd, so that doesn't help. So usually Mondays, I go from here and go do nerd things like play Dungeons and Dragons, which is just online because I can't really go anywhere. I play with some friends, and then I do this and try and edit videos, which hasn't really been working, but I have a lot of stuff. Yeah, just got to get that kombucha going. But as you see, these cascades are doing really well. I picked all those guys. Some more down there. We'll see. I was reading if you keep picking them, they'll keep growing because they want to seed. So we'll see what happens. Now we're walking past the garden. We're going to go check out the chickens. Yeah, but once again, I have no idea where I get this energy from. But when I crash, I crash. So yeah, I thought about doing a beer with, like, pitching a SCOBY and seeing how that would work, making it if it was sour. I never get bored, but I get really anxious sometimes, and yeah, it's how it is. I have to do something, or I get overwhelmed because I have too much. Look at that. They're in there. This guy right here is huge. They don't let me get too close. They're kind of skittish. But I think I finally decided what I have. Look at this guy. Look how big he is compared to the rest of them. I wish the other girls were out here because you would see. I think this is a hen, rooster, and that guy over there is definitely a rooster. And these two yellow ones are hens as well. This guy over here is kind of a jerk. He will he'll probably end up being some sort of roast. I'm not very happy with him. He doesn't mess with me, but when he free ranges, he likes to beat up on the others. And you would think this ginormous dude would be the one that would do that. Nope, not so much. He's kind of nice. You see down there, I got some grains scattered from when I did the brewing yesterday. They're all the spent grain in here. Give them a snack, but they're doing pretty good. They're not getting beat up. They're not taking over. The pecking order is all reestablishing. These guys are trying to work their way back up through it, and it's pretty good. I have some pretty rough other chickens, and they don't really take any crap, so that's good for these guys, especially that big rooster, because I don't want a big rooster chasing my kids around, because then he will also be in a soup. But so far, they're all nice. I've had no problems with them, but they're out of here. I want to do a video on it, but I'm kind of strung for time right now. So I just kind of put this here, and I ran a board across and let them out here, open that gate, and cut off that entrance there. And they all kind of wandered in. They're good birds. I really enjoy them. So it's kind of that. What else is going on? I'll leave this last 5 minutes or so open for questions. I did talk to Steve. I'm going to get Steve, who's always in here on my channel doing comments. He's going to come. He was a cider, not a master, but he made cider locally at a cider house. So I'm going to have him do an interview. Hey, CB, what's going on? I only have just over an acre. It's like between an acre and an half. My main garden area is 45 by 40. And then those trees back there were already here when we moved in. And I've been planting fruit trees. I'm kind of just trying to... I got inspired by this book called The Backyard Homestead by Story Publishing. If you haven't seen it, it's a great starter book. And anyone I know who gardens, I tell them to buy that. And it's actually in the description of all my videos. There's an Amazon link to it. And if you buy it from there, that helps me out. But it's like $15, and it tells you about home brewing, gardening, and all that other stuff. Yeah. The payback on baby cakes. Oh, there's my wife telling me to empty the rain gauge. The payback on baby cakes. He doesn't watch these, so he won't know. I'm going to do the jalapeno challenge with him, and he doesn't do hot things. I'm going to tell him the people of YouTube, it's what they want. Funny, right? Because that's what the people want from me. Man, that enchilada is the worst. We got 1.25 inches of rain this week, and it all came in downpours. 1.25 inches rain. Yeah, so that's that. CB, I was saying when I first hopped in that I accidentally video called Joe while he was eating dinner at some restaurant. I was doing some hay baling stuff, and I hear talking in my pocket, and I totally video called Joe from the 2 dogs. 11 inches of rain so far. Holy smokes. Oh, I guess I can show you guys this. I finished this up. I put the balusters up. I'm not sure if that was there, and I sanded it. Still got to do a roof. I'm going to do some gardening screen shade stuff, and that'll be the roof. So that's kind of it. After this, I'm going to go take a shower because I'm hot and sweaty and super stinky. If you guys have any questions, feel free, or if you want to see something else in the garden, just let me know and I'll walk back in and show you. Or if you want to see the chickens, I'll show you how my chickens roost. It's kind of crazy. Let's see if there should still be enough light. So my 2 buff Orpingtons, they'll roost on a pole like a normal chicken. But I have this ledge where my back window is in my coop, and I have this large back window to help it air out. So I'm actually getting ready to build. I'll get into that story in a second. But right here is my coop. And it's 6 foot by 8 foot. Let's see if you can see. Can you see them up there? Yeah, there's one right here. Yeah. There's one right here. They roost up on this ledge, and I had made, let's see. Oh, and there's 2 over here. Let's see. Hey, you can get in there. I don't know if you guys see that. So, watching my other videos, those guys hang out on that pole. So, added new chickens, and those guys don't really go in yet. I have about a week before they'll actually go in the coop. Just popped in to say hello. Got to fill the tank, top it off. The video today was going to do that. Take care. Take it easy, CB. But I went to search just ladder roost plans, because I'm going to do a ladder roost. It's basically what it sounds like. It looks like a ladder. And I Google search ladder roost plans. I've kind of had a general idea, but I was just trying to see if there's something crazy out there that I hadn't seen. And the first thing that popped up was my friend Dan from Home in the Sticks. And if you don't know Dan, search Home in the Sticks. He has a really awesome rain barrel system with sweet diverters, and the way he does it, it's really nice. It all fills up at one time. You're not feeding from one drum into the next and into the next and into the next. He has them all run with PVC pipes, and it all fills up at one time. It's a really super awesome system with a clean out from the gutter. It's awesome. So, but I had searched, and Dan was the first one to pop up. It said, and a Google search, not even in YouTube, it popped up, and it led me to there. So I had to tell him. I had commented on his channel and said, hey, funny thing, you sent me, or Google sent me to your channel. How weird's that, you know? I actually have a book I've been meaning to send to Dan for months. I've just been swamped. Those guys. That rooster is huge. Look at him back there. Right there. Massive. And I have some more flowers coming up. And I think CB's gone now, but these flowers right here, his wife has some growing just like this, and I guess the deer always get them. So I'll do a shot of this. Same color. You just went out, and I'm not going to let him out. So, all right, if that is it, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to say adios, amigos. I am exhausted. I'm hot. I am sweaty. And check out my Instagram, /8bitchicken, and you'll see some cool stuff from hops. My son's helping me brew. The hay baling stuff. I posted a video of one of the cows over there at the farm. All kinds of cool stuff. So check that out. Thanks for sticking around. I know I'm very lax on what's going on with my videos. I'm trying to work out some stuff. I got some mead reviews. I have some, we'll see, just time. So take it easy, guys. Thanks, and I appreciate it as always.